This is the first thing I want to debrief on, right? Before we even got to LA, the plane, our toes were touching. So it was fine, KSI.
Yeah.
What else did we do when we was in LA?
Should we just like address it?
What?
Oh my God, thank you so much. And I'm like, who is this? Yeah, Josh from the Sidemen just said, is there anyone else you'd want to do it with?
Hey guys, and welcome back to Punchin. I have a special guest today, but before I introduce the guest, I want to introduce whoever the that is, because it ain't me. That's meant to be me. This is from mine and Danny's vlog. If you haven't watched it, go and watch it. He took me on a date, a surprise date. It was a surprise for him too. And this is what he drew of me. Mine hasn't even made it into the studio because it made it into the house. But yeah, that's meant to be me. Literally looks nothing like me. The eyebrows are not the color of my eyebrows. But yeah, now it's here behind me. So if you got confused and I didn't know where to look here. Don't look at me back there. I'm here talking. But I'm doing a solo today because I have a guest and it's just going to be like girly chat. So Danny can stay at home. And also it was a bank holiday yesterday. And today he needs to watch Suede again. It's one of them situations with childcare. It's a bit iffy on these days. So the guest that we have today is Kaci Jay.
I know. That's so weird to hear you say Kaci Jay.
I know. Kaci.
It's quite nice because last time I came on, Danny was here.
I know.
Now it's just like
and now it's just
girls chat.
But I picked her up before and we drove here. So we've been talking.
We've already had a debrief.
We've not stopped talking the whole car journey.
I didn't even think about that.
No, neither did I.
Well, over an hour and a half.
Yeah, because I took the wrong turn.
We actually just spoke the whole way. So basically this podcast is just going to be silence.
Well, I know. Talking again. I don't know why I didn't.
Nothing left to say.
The thing is, we weren't even talking about anything. We were talking about like private stuff. So I guess we wouldn't have spoke about that stuff on camera. But how have you been?
Yeah, good.
Been a long time since I've seen you. Not.
Yeah. That's the thing. I'm like, I don't have anything to update.
You were on a Sidemen Sunday. That came out.
I was.
Yesterday.
Yeah, I think I filmed that probably like 3 weeks before it came out. This is the thing. You were meant to do it with me.
I know. I was so glad that I couldn't do it with you.
Was meant to be there, and I can't. Was it someone had to? You had to look off the Suede, right?
We had a guest. We had Nella booked for the pod.
Oh, that was it.
We also didn't have anyone that could watch Suede, so it was like, and me and Danny both got invited to the shoot, and it was like we literally would have had to be in two places.
It's like none of you or both.
Yeah. So
yeah, because obviously the only other Sidemen video I did was when we did the 20v1, which is like so different. That's I
can't believe we did that.
I was just thinking that it's actually quite degrading.
Yeah, if you don't know, me and Kaci did a 20v1 on a Sidemen video, but in our defense, we like got asked to do it, and it was kind of like funny because of Danny and Ginge at the time.
It was relevant at the time. Like we wouldn't just do it randomly. Well, of course you wouldn't know anyway.
Yeah, but I guess saying it off the bat, like, oh, we did a 20v1. What the hell? Like, we just sat and like,
but
in a queue.
And he's we stood there.
Yeah, we actually talking to these other girls. Like, yeah, that was so funny.
Yeah, but then anytime I've ever been asked to do any more, I've just always been busy. And then you've done them once. So when we both got asked to do this one, I was like, brilliant. Like, and then obviously you couldn't do it.
When they don't want to see us on another Sidemen video together because every other one, like,
it's just not working. Like,
either you can't do it.
Wants to keep us apart. But yeah, and so obviously when you pulled out, I was like, I was like, I have to do the video, but then I'm also like, what the hell am I gonna do? But then
it was a partners, so it was find KSI.
Yeah, so that's what we did. You have to be in partners, and like also I don't know I don't have many friends that are like in that
space
side of the industry. Like, but then Josh from the Sidemen just said, "Is there anyone else you'd want to do it with?"
Oh, perfect.
So I was like, "Oh, Kyra."
Yeah,
we were together before in London, so then we were able to go up together. But yeah, it was actually so fun. There was only one other like set of girls, as in I thought there'd be more girls, but
no, there's never a lot
of us.
There's never a lot of girls.
Yeah, and then the annoying thing is like when you watch it back, you think like, oh, but there's so many other good clips. But then obviously like when they're editing it, they have so much footage to go through.
Yeah.
But then like, you know, personally, you think like, oh, like things like we were literally getting out of the car and like stopping cars in the middle of the road. And there was just this one part that was so funny where Kyra stopped these two like young boys that were like driving. She was like, have you seen like a guy in a pink jumper? And they're like, no. But she was convinced that they were like in on it.
Yeah.
And they were like these, because they had like NPC characters who were like acting to like throw you off. She was convinced that these two guys were in on it. So she's going, I know you know where he is. Like, I know you're in on it. And they're literally going, I don't know what
they weren't. They were just civilians.
And I'm going, Kyra, like, after a bit, I'm going, no, Kyra, I seriously think they're just here on a walk. And she's going, no, you can't fool me. I know you're in on it. And I'm going, no, Kyra, like, seriously. Like, she was holding
stuck
the hostage,
on it.
like, yeah, like, was, and I'm like, that would have been so funny to, like, get put in, but.
That's the thing, because
yeah,
you were there how long? Like, hours?
Oh, my God, we was looking for him for, like, 5 hours.
So imagine the footage
like
that they've got to look through.
I honestly couldn't even imagine it, because not only do you have a cameraman with you, you also have a GoPro.
Yeah.
But it was actually so fun. Like, it actually was so much fun. Like, the time went so quickly.
Yeah,
like,
and it is so surreal when you think like this is just for a YouTube video. You know, like the high production. Like anytime I've done a Sidemen video, I'm like, this is crazy. That this is like for YouTube.
And like the thing is as well, is in my head I thought, this is gonna be so easy. Like I'm just gonna be able to know where he is, and I'm gonna find him, and I'm gonna win that money, and then be able to go on a guilt-free shopping trip. Yeah. But then when they like dropped us off, and like we were the first ones at the challenge, so like, we were able to go look first, and I was like, we're on like a head start, like we're gonna win this. And then this car dropped us in the middle of nowhere. Like, I'm not even joking. You look this side, miles upon miles of just grass and trees. Like, and then you had a river, and then the other side, same thing. And like, obviously they give you a map, but that map, like to walk from one end to the other is like that an hour.
Yeah.
And like, that's just walking straight, let alone like you think, well, what if he's gone way up there? And to go and look there would take you like half an hour to walk that way. And then
you've
the
got to
complete
go
wrong
back.
direction.
Yeah.
Like, it's actually crazy when you think about it. Like, I really underestimated it, and it was so difficult. The annoying thing is, right, if there was a bit, it wasn't shown either, but me and Cara, I was like, right, let's just be psychics. Like, we're going to say at the same time, like, where we think he is, and we're just going to head in that direction. We both said complete opposites. She said up there by the woods. I said, I see him down by water.
Yeah.
And he was down by water. And we followed her direction.
Should have gone with yours.
I had it.
Can he move? Or does he have to stay still?
Yeah, so where we was looking, he had been there on point, but he then had moved down by the water.
Oh, okay.
And then by the end, like, actually loads of people ended up finding him because he was moving around and like, walking around. So people just found him while they were like looking. But yeah, it was difficult. But like,
I bet the steps were great.
Do you know what? Like, they're all right, but I would have thought there'd be more. I think.
How many steps did you do?
I can't even. I think it was like, to be fair, it was like 15,000.
That's quite a lot.
Yeah, I thought it'd be like 20.
Yeah, 25, I mean, like 15,000 sometimes is like an airport.
When you think you was walking for like 5 hours,
yeah.
But then sometimes we was literally just stood there like, where do we even go? Like,
yeah,
we were so lost.
Was it cold?
Yeah, I think it was because we had the. I can't really remember. No, because I had a jumper on, and then they gave us. They gave us some jackets. Like, no offense, they really ruined my vibe. I had like a green.
I thought the jacket
on.
was quite cool.
Really?
Yeah, with like the jumper
I was wearing
out.
I was wearing like my black Acne Studios jacket. Like, I was feeling really cool. And they made me take that off to put this pink fluffy jacket on. But yeah, it was actually so fun. Like, the whole filming of it. And
would you ever want to do something like this with your channel? Like, not obviously like as a big scale like this, but do like high production videos or
I've like, I want to at some point like do a second channel that's like a different format. I haven't quite figured out like what it is that I would do. I've like written things down. One of the things that I wanted to do is, well, I was telling you about this in LA. It's already a thing. Like, I'll just say it, but I wanted to have guests on and eat their death row meal.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't realize it's literally a huge thing in America. It's already a channel. But yeah, I haven't like quite figured it out, but I definitely want to have some sort of like second channel that's like, or even I don't know, because I feel like I wouldn't do a podcast because it's really hard to have a podcast by yourself.
Yeah, but you're a good talker.
That is true. I could actually talk for England.
True. I know how to talk good.
But I think, okay, I could probably do it for like a solid couple weeks, but then I feel like it would get to a point. I don't know.
Do you think Davu would ever do YouTube channels? To like Foot Asylum?
We've definitely thought about it.
Okay.
Like, we said this in like the beginning, but I don't know if my dad's had any more thought. I leave all the business stuff is like my dad.
Yeah.
He has such a creative mind, so
I was thinking about it
leave that to
the other day. I don't know why I was thinking about it, but I was like, oh, I wonder if Davu would do that. But then I thought, well, if you did like a day of filming with 4 episodes, you guys do like drops, don't you?
Yeah.
So then to stay on top of that, and your drops like always sell out.
Yeah, it is true. We're dropping like once a month.
So then it's like, would it even be worth it? Yeah, if you bulked content and then by the time that content comes out, well, that drop sold out last month, and it's like, why are you promoting something that sold out?
Yeah, no, it's true. I think it would be a good idea, but
it would be good.
I think it's just like a lot of effort. And
like your family are like already filming for their channel.
If my dad adds one more thing to his plate, he will go into like an early grave.
Yeah, because they made your dad had a different channel as well, didn't he? That was what he was doing. Like, was that a second channel?
He started a gaming channel at one point, but he never did anything on that. It was just like a lockdown like phase. Yeah. But we did do like studio videos.
Yeah, because that's when we did the creator style one. Was that on the?
No, that one that we filmed was meant to be for my channel.
No, remember we did the traitors one?
Oh yeah, that was on the. That was on the
second channel, or was that?
Yeah, like a studio channel where we filmed studio videos. They were actually so fun to film. They were.
Do they not do them anymore?
It's just so like hard to get everyone together, especially because we're filming for the main channel as well. It's like I feel like when we focus on that, we neglected that. So it's like really hard to like
find the
balance it all. So I don't know, maybe we'd bring them back.
Yeah, they were fun that day. It was
they actually
really
were
fun.
So fun. Like even they were good. I feel like filming videos like that anyways is more fun. Like
so much more fun.
Like even if you go on like brand shoots and stuff.
And especially if you're with a good group of people where like you just bounce.
Yeah. And like filming with my family so easy.
Yeah. Like, and you feel comfortable.
So comfortable.
Yeah.
This is the thing, because like when I film with my family, I feel like that's like when my personality is like the best. And then when I film Foot Asylum, it's like I want to take that, but I find it so hard because like doing a Foot Asylum shoot is hard because it is very much like 3, 2, 1, go.
And everyone,
whereas like
it's got big personalities. I think it's easy to like
it's really hard to get lost.
Yeah, to get like sucked in.
Really easy to.
Yeah, to get sucked in with like the other big personalities. But yeah, I guess when you're filming with your family, I was actually saying this to someone the other day, and they were like, Kaci, when she's on like her parents' pod, is when you see like your most personality. But it's because obviously you feel most comfortable with them. So then
like you're not nervous at all when you go film with like, I don't know, you might go on another podcast, like you always, I feel like, have that little bit of nerves because you just don't know how, like, what if it's really awkward and you guys just don't talk?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, that's what I was thinking with your family. You just...
Well, we did a Foot Asylum shoot together.
Yeah, we did.
I feel like that's out soon.
Is this coming up before this? Like, can we even talk about it?
I think we could talk about it. We can't really say what it was, but we did a shoot together. But they said it was a 2-week turnaround.
Okay.
So it'll be like out in a week once this is out.
Yeah.
But that was fun.
That was
actually really fun.
That one I was nervous for because like the format we did is not really something that I'm used to.
Yeah.
Or like comfortable with. But I think it came out really well. And also I think because I was filming with you, Danny.
Yeah.
Like, again, I'm more comfortable.
And sometimes when you're doing a show that like hasn't been done before, you can't like watch. Because if I've ever do like a show or like something for Foot Asylum or like Channel 4.0, I'll watch the show. So I can get a vibe for like the show. Yeah. Whereas, because there was no vibe for like what we were shooting, it's hard. You're kind of like going into the unknown.
Yeah, I think it's true. And I don't know why, like, no matter how many Foot Asylum shoots I've done, every time I go, I still get like butterflies, nerves. And I think sometimes...
You're locked in winner. You shouldn't be getting nervous.
And I think sometimes that throws me off because it makes me more like...
You start getting in your head.
I'm like more in my head rather than just doing whatever naturally comes, because I think I put so much pressure on like, you've got to be funny, you've got to be this, you've got to be that. Whereas like when I do my best performance is like with my family because I don't have any of that doubt. Like
yeah, the nerves before. It just
flows naturally. Whereas like, you
shouldn't be nervous. You're great. You're there for a reason because
I think that's what it is as well, imposter syndrome.
Yeah, you need to not have that.
You always think, well, why would they not pick other people?
But like, you'll get more confident in time the more you do it.
That's why I'm like, practice.
We just got back from LA. Shall we? We're like the topic, like, do we even want to talk about it? But yeah, we want to debrief on our LA trip. This is the first thing I want to debrief on, right? Before we even got to LA, the plane. Because I don't think we've really spoke about that plane journey.
Oh my God, we actually haven't. Guys,
tell them about the plane.
No, so like, it sounds so snobby because
no. Right. The only way I can describe it is if you've ever seen on TikTok the AI videos where it's like people are standing up on flights in 2027 and they're like all just stood up like this and it's like really weird. So we get on this plane and we're all just facing each other.
It's because like flown business class before, like with different things like BA or Emirates, whatever, and they're always different to each other, but like similar sort of things. We get on this plane and it literally was just like you were like face to face with the people.
I was just laughing. I couldn't stop laughing because I literally would go like this, move my head to the side, and my eyes were stuck on another man's eyes. Like we were locked in, and like even when the food came and I sat up, I wasn't eating alone.
Exposed.
I was at the table opposite the woman next to me. We were at the table together eating.
Like, I'm saying that you're more exposed than like
ever before.
If you're in economy.
In
economy, I would do a face mask because I don't care. I did not do a face mask on that flight because I thought this is so embarrassing because
it was the Virgin VS8, something like that. I remembered. I
saw Amy did it. She did the same flight the other day, but she was on the good side because guys, there's a side
where you don't face
where you face the back of people, whereas we were like basically kissing the people opposite us. It was just funny because we both just got on. We're like,
I remembered that's what it was, but we were on the side.
That's the good side though. So we were like
VS8, not BS8. That's what we were on. We were facing everyone. Our legs were touching. Our toes were touching like this. Our toes were touching. It was, and you know what though? It's not.
And on here it looks like you're not facing people, but you are.
You are.
You're sat on their laps, like you are like.
Your feet. You're just toes to toes. Like that's all it is. You're toes to toes, and it was just really awkward. And the thing is, we're not saying it in like a snob way. I mean, we were in business class and it was awful. We were very fortunate where the brand had paid for our ticket. Yeah. But all I kept saying to him, like, I would have been very like upset if I paid for this ticket. Because
if you paid like loads, because business
it's a lot of money, and like if I had paid for that seat, I would have been a bit like.
Imagine if that was like your first time in business as well.
So this experience you get toes to toes.
This is
playing footsies with the person opposite you. That's why I know what the plane's called, because on the flight I said I'm gonna remember what this plane's called, and if I'm ever booking a Virgin flight,
to make
sure I don't book this specific plane.
The thing is, sometimes you can look at like. I guess actually no, you can't look at the seat plan until you choose.
You're ready to check in and pick your seat.
Yeah,
I said I'm making sure I never get that flight because
it was just like a weird thing because I've just never experienced anything like it. I haven't seen anything like it. So we just couldn't stop giggling.
It was the funniest.
We were just
thing.
looking at each other like laughing.
Just like it was just.
Oh my god! And then it came to I was like, okay, I'm just gonna lay down my seat.
Oh my god!
And I'm just like gonna go to sleep, chill out. And if you lay down, then obviously you're like hidden because you got you're
just down. But before I realised that you were trying to go down. I had tried to go down.
We were
both
trying to press our buttons.
Go down.
Like, and the seat would just.
Go like
it wouldn't even move. Like just like a little
30 degrees back, and
like
it.
Kind of sat like this, and I'm thinking, why is it not going down? And then I said to the guy, I'm like, I think my like button's broken. He was like, no, that's the most it goes down. I was like, oh, okay, like no worries. I'm like really awkward. Like this idiot thinks that she has a bed.
Yeah, but at that point, I remember looking at you like, Kaci, the seat doesn't even go.
What? Because we were so confused.
But then I see, of course, the lady opposite me.
Yeah,
that our toes are touching, and I saw she was laying down.
Yeah, and I was like, you were stuck pointing out, and I'm thinking,
she's laying down. Look, like, what do you mean we can't lay down?
But then also it's so awkward because you can't then turn around to the guy and be like, but she's laying down.
Yeah.
And then this other guy came up to us and was like, no, like basically the whole seat, there's a different button. The whole seat lifts up and goes over.
Flips
and then
upside
like
down.
Flips. But I don't know why he didn't tell us that. He knew we were trying to go to bed.
What a hassle if the turbulence side, like to land is like get up, flip the bed back over, because you just like recline up quick when like the turbulence. So that flight was a lot.
Or like eating as well. You then like just sat up.
You literally sat up, and like everyone could see you eating as well. Because
then you were higher as well.
Yeah, I saw someone eating, and like every mouthful he took, it was in the corner of my eye, because he was that close to me that I could hear him chewing and swallowing each bite that he took. Like it was just so close. I don't know who designed that.
No, it's weird.
Like I actually don't know who designed these planes.
It just feels like one of them things. It's like this is a scam.
Or
like you're just trying to get more people on here to get more money. Like that's what it felt like. So yeah, I won't be flying.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't pay for that seat, because I wonder how much that is. That business class flight. Probably a lot of money.
But surely there's no more seats than a normal business class when you're just facing forwards, right? Like I feel like
every airline's business class is different, isn't it? £10,000 for that Virgin flight. One way.
What? That's insane.
£10,000. That's mad.
Oh my God, when I flew to
the
Australia, it
jump
wasn't even that
from
much.
Premium to upper is crazy. Like a
Oh my God, that actually is
£9,000 on
insane.
top. What else did we do when we was in LA?
Should we just like address it?
What?
Should we just like not be? No, because guys, can I just say, hand on heart, I was with 10 when she had that conversation.
Phone call.
Like I've already said to her, like, do you want me to do a statement as well? Because I will back
Bless
you.
Casey. She's asked
like,
me, do you want me to speak on my story? Like that actually brought tears to my. When you said that, I was already crying anyway because we were having like a deep chat. But when you said that, I was like, the fact that like you even like feel like to see it as much that you're like, do you want me to write on my story?
Like, I can't even put myself in your position, but even just being your friend, I have never had so much rage or at like the internet, because I just think like any of you who are watching this who commented that or even believed it, can I just say you actually have no brain cells? Like not one single brain cell is up there, because it's just an absolute crazy thought. It just doesn't even make sense. Like,
but you probably had the same frustration as me, because we were actually
together.
the only we was together. And even when I got off the call, you literally said to me, you was like, what did he say to you that many times?
Yeah, because I literally said like, why was you just say? I was like, what was that conversation about? Because you were just saying yeah the whole time.
Well,
Like,
apart from that, we had an amazing trip.
yeah,
that was the end. That was literally our last day.
Yeah, it was
on the trip. But what did we even do? We just shop. We tried to shop the first day.
The first day we went shopping,
and it was such a fail.
And especially when you go with a mindset of like, oh, I'm just gonna have such a good shop. And like,
you were like, I'm shopping, like, and I was like, you're shopping. Like,
yeah, and like I always feel like guilty if I go and like I'll never do like a big shopping trip because I feel guilty about like spending my money.
You are.
And even
anytime I've shopped with you, you're always like, you're quite like, oh, I don't know.
I'm so indecisive.
Yeah, you're so, and you're like, I don't know if I should get that, and I'm always like, get it.
Yeah, because like realistically, now is probably the best time for me to spend money. I have no like, I don't have outgoings. I don't have like a mortgage and stuff. So,
yeah,
like, realistically, but my mum even messaged me and was like, just spend your money guilt free. Like, don't worry about it. Like, just enjoy
yourself.
it.
Go
like,
shopping.
Go shopping. Like, she was like, you deserve it. Treat yourself. And so I was like, yeah, you know what? Hell yeah. Got there.
We tried. We literally tried.
I think it got to a point where I was literally just like, anything. I will buy anything at this point.
The shopping was so bad.
It was. But then the second time we went, I actually did have a successful little shop. Got new trainers.
Yeah, love them. Jacket.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this.
She's wearing the LA
God,
fit,
I'm like repping it. And the sunglasses.
Oh yeah.
So I actually did then have
that was successful. But it's the pressure, you know, when you like want to shop and then you just end up not finding anything.
Yeah. But then if I don't want to spend money, then I always see good stuff.
I know. I actually think London's the best for shopping.
Yeah, we're going
New York. Yeah, we're gonna go shopping after this.
Save my money since LA.
Yeah, she's got money to spend. What else did we do? Food. What do you think the food's good there? We tried Erewhon.
I think I did Florida in February, and I really don't like the food in Florida because it's very fast food. So then I think LA, I would then had like better experience with food, because like when I then saw America, I was just like, oh, it's just
a lot healthier.
Yeah,
in LA compared to.
I do you know what I keep thinking about? The crispy rice sandwich things from Erewhon.
That was so good. Surely they do that somewhere here.
I was thinking this. I was like, I need to Google this because I actually crave that.
Have you ever been to Nobu?
I don't know if I have.
Nobu do like little crispy rice, like cubes with the tuna, like tartar. And it comes with soy sauce, and it's like you dip.
I just keep
it's like
craving. It's the crispy rice.
You need to have that from Nobu, but
I like sandwich. Like, I know we got told not to go there before.
I loved it.
I really liked it.
I absolutely finished that birthday blonde whatever Barbie.
Yeah, the smoothie
in seconds. I was down in it. I loved it. Like, I thought it was really nice. I think because we really liked the sushi thing. I think when people going, because the hot food I wasn't big on.
Yeah, the only thing that I actually really liked from that was the buffalo cauliflower. But I put anything in buffalo hot sauce and I'll eat it. So
yeah, I'm not like a love with buffalo.
That stuff's like crack to me.
Really?
Yeah, you could literally put anything.
I think my buffalo is teriyaki. Anything with teriyaki sauce, I'm like, yes, love.
Yeah, but I do agree. But like, I think what I like about Erewhon is it's like somewhere where you can go and get food that's like healthy and just like grab it and go.
Yeah.
Whereas I don't feel like we have many places like that. You might have like Farmer Jay's in London, but then like if you think nearer to us, We don't have many. Joe and the Juice is like
Yeah.
our closest thing where it's like quick and easy, but you don't feel like shit after.
Yeah.
You know?
But then also like I think like Farmer Jay's, right? You've got to go in and you're going in to get your food. Whereas like Erewhon, I could be going in to just get something from the supermarket and then get tempted to like the hot food section, and I quite like the idea of that.
But even grabbing like the sushi as well.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what sushi is actually my favorite sushi? Waitrose and Sainsbury's like fresh sushi.
Oh,
when it
they've
has
like the
crispy
sushi
onions
bit.
on top.
Yeah, I love that. That sandwich
so
though,
good.
I'm craving that now. That was really good. Do you know what I wasn't a
can't
big
think
fan
about it.
of, even though I did get it twice? The breakfast burritos.
I didn't like the breakfast. I've never had a breakfast burrito before.
I have.
That was my
had
first
one
breakfast
before,
burrito.
but only in London. And I look at like LA and I'm like breakfast burritos. Like that's what every like LA like streamer I watch. They're always just eating breakfast burritos, and I was like really like romanticizing over the idea of this breakfast burrito. The first one we had was a Frankfurter. It was horrible.
See, I
was
like
a Frankfurter hot dog in a breakfast burrito.
when we got there, I did a panic order because I can't remember what I wanted. Something I was deciding between two different things. Breakfast burrito wasn't even one of my two of the things, and I didn't even because I knew that I wouldn't like the texture of like the scrambled egg with the soft wrap. Like I knew I wouldn't really like that texture that was going on, and got to the till and I said breakfast burrito. Why did I say that? I never wanted the breakfast burrito. And then it came, and then like I ate it, and I thought, okay, it was not like the worst thing, and it made me feel really sick after. I kept thinking about it.
I felt like I'd eaten a McDonald's breakfast.
Yeah,
like, you know, you just didn't feel good after
like,
it at all. I felt like proper. I'd had a really bad breakfast.
I felt bad. I didn't want to waste it, so like I ate the half of it, and I thought, okay, that's a decent amount now.
I ate the half as well, to be fair, more because I was like hungry. But the second one I got was nice because it had avocado in that one.
Yeah, I felt like
was a lot better. But the food is good there. The matches are good.
Even when we went to Cheesecake Factory on the first day, like normally I see Cheesecake Factories, sometimes the food can be a bit mid. I mean, when you've got a menu that big, not everything can be that good.
Yeah.
But I actually really liked the chicken wraps we got.
I liked them as
in
well.
the lettuce. And I actually recreated it when I got home.
I see that. Was it good?
It wasn't as good because I don't know what the sauce, like I kind of made it myself, but it was actually good.
I feel like recreating anything is just never the same. No, do you know where we went and I hated it?
Go on.
The Justin Bieber pasta place.
Oh,
if you're going to LA,
oh yeah,
just don't go on TikTok. Well, everyone from the UK was raving about this place though.
Yeah, who told me that? Literally, when
your manager knows.
My editor.
Oh,
she said, "Oh, you have to go here," and I was like,
"Oh, I thought it was your manager."
There. No, my manager did tell me to go there. But I think she said she didn't have the Justin Bieber pasta.
Well,
I think
someone from my management saw that I was there, and she was like, "Best spot in LA, like." Best pasta ever. It literally was a tomato stirring.
Also, we had our reservation and we didn't get seated for like
an hour.
We were stood waiting for ages and so many people were waiting for their reservations, and which I think is already bad. Like if you are a big restaurant, you should really have these things.
Yeah, and then you feel like an absolute like loser sitting down and saying, "Can I get the Justin Bieber pasta?" in your British accent. "Hi, can I get the Justin Bieber pasta, please?"
And also they sat inside. Apparently, if you sit outside, it's like it is a better environment. You sit inside, it just feels like
just
you're
opposite
like
the
football
bar.
Was on.
Yeah, the football was on. Why is the football on in America? Why is English football on?
Yeah, but it was like everyone sat outside. It was a bit more like
nice. You were on the street. Yeah.
Yeah, and then we also got the truffle pasta and the Justin Bieber pasta to share. The truffle pasta was good, but I also think like a lot of places do a good truffle pasta, so it doesn't. It
wasn't anything special, but the Justin Bieber pasta was not.
Have you had mascarpone sauce before?
Yeah,
it was that.
Oh yeah, that's what I mean. The pot I buy like that from M&S. You know, like in the glass jar. You just stir it in. That was
genuinely.
What it was.
There's even if it was like a spicy mascarpone.
We were
sauce,
putting chili oil on it.
I'd understand it more, but
and like chili flakes.
That was the only flavour. Like genuinely, guys, if you want to go recreate it, buy mascarpone sauce. You'll sort it. That actually,
I promise it didn't have any proper flavour to it.
It's not like when people were saying don't go to Erewhon and they're actually just lying. We are not lying.
My producer right now, Aaron, there he is behind the camera. He said
it's sabotage.
He told me not to go there. And Nella told me not to go there too.
I know. I saw that, and do you know what was cracking me up? Was she said, "10, if I see you making try Erewhon with me, and our TikTok is try Erewhon with
I did
us.
tell her, I was like, you're definitely gonna see me on TikTok trying Erewhon. Like,
It has to be done, even if
I liked
even
it.
if multiple everyone told me do not go to this place. If it's a trend, I have to go. Like, I feel like you always have to see for yourself.
our producer, the one that told me not to go, my producer, the one that told me to go, Erin, he got a hot plate with mac and cheese, steak, and what was it? Broccoli. No wonder you didn't like it.
Did you get the mac and cheese that was like almost like a
pie
or was
runny?
it like runny?
See, we had the pie one, which was better because
It actually was all right.
yeah, definitely not worth $18. To be fair,
It is crazy expensive.
we didn't pay for the smoothies. We only paid for our food.
But then, like, being that place in London that have tried to like, recreate, have you seen that on your TikTok? I think it's called
Yeah, 11, something like that.
Elevate?
Yeah, Elevate.
I tried that. No shade on them, but it actually wasn't the same. Like, the Erewhon one was like 10 times better. Like, it actually was good.
But also, like, everything's sweeter in America.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not like 20 quid for a smoothie. It is crazy. I think it's because we had
I guess it's the name on it, though. I mean,
Yeah.
we even spoke about the main thing we went to LA for. Hannah Montana.
food. Yeah,
We
the
were-
Hannah Montana.
It felt like we were there for a lifetime before the Hannah Montana
yeah.
thing. Because we had
When I
3
first
days.
heard that, I thought it'd be like you get there, the next day it is, and then a few days after. Like, I didn't realize we had have a few days before then the Hannah premiere, then
Yeah.
the next day.
But such a flex. Me and Casey were the only 2 people that this brand took from
Yeah.
the UK.
Which is actually crazy. I couldn't believe it when my manager told me that it was literally just us 2. Well, because I saw your message first before I'd gone on. I literally just woke up and you went, "Oh my god, we're going to LA." And I was like,
LA.
I was like, what? Like, I didn't even realize. Then I went on to my manager's
Yeah.
WhatsApp, and then she told me, and yeah, it was just us 2, which I think is crazy because think how many content creators they could have gone. Like Sophia and Cinzia. They could
Yeah,
have
I know.
Cinzia.
And especially
Like-
for a makeup brand, like obviously we do like beauty, but we're more like lifestyle.
Yeah,
like,
we're
bit
not
of
doing,
everything. Yeah, so actually the fact they still chose to take us over like taking like content creators that were so
Yeah.
makeup.
And it was thanks to you because you dressed as Hannah
I know. Well,
for-
yeah, she said that.
Halloween in New York.
Yeah, that she was in the office and she's like, "Oh, I can take 2 people," and someone was like, "Tennessee went as Hannah Montana," so it paid off
Yeah.
that I went as.
And now I'm
As
always
Hannah.
going to be Ten's friend forever, no matter what. only gone all-
You looked amazing. Your outfit was so good. Oh, no, it's
So
good
when I
vibes.
got back the carpet pictures, guys, I did have a bit of an identity crisis, and I thought, oh my god.
Your carpet pictures are amazing. They
Do
always
you know what
are.
it was? It's because I hate being pale. I'm not used to being pale. I had like tanned a small fit, but not where I thought I was tanned, and I was. And do you know what? I think the carpet made you look a bit whiter, anyways.
Yeah.
I did go on my story the next day. I said I am gonna edit my pictures. Mind your business.
I mean, if anyone was that like
No one
much
can
of a
pull me out.
loser anyway, to like go on the Getty images and then look and see that you're a bit more.
Well, people
tanned
do
up.
do that, don't they? But then all I
Some
did
people
was
were
add a
like
tan.
snatching
Like, it
their
was quite-
waist in from a Getty image. Like
Yeah.
that's noticeable, but
But I find doing a carpet so scary waiting for the pictures after because you just don't know. Like if you have an awful picture,
anyone can see it.
scary.
Yeah,
That
anyone
is
and everyone.
that's like a scary thought.
And I think doing that in America was a bit scary too, because like you just I felt like a really small fish in like a big pond. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
when we were walking up to it, I kind of thought like, oh my god, like this is a bit of like a massive.
And also what I find as
situation.
well is like if we went to an event here, like we have Ellie who normally does our makeup.
Yeah,
we
didn't
have the hair artist that we've always used. Like you then are so comfortable because you know that like you can 100% trust whoever's doing your hair and makeup. Whereas like then when you go to LA, you don't know anyone. So like the brand booked, I'm saying the brand, it was Maybelline. We went with like,
yeah.
they booked makeup artists and they also booked us a hair stylist.
Hairstylist was amazing.
Hair, I feel like I'm a little less anxious about.
Do you know what we didn't do? What we said we were going to do and we still didn't do? Go to the beach.
I know.
we didn't do a Hollywood
do-
hike.
I was going to say we didn't do the Hollywood hike. What I would say, because the last time I went to LA was like years ago with my family. What really caught me off guard was Hollywood. Like,
Oh yeah.
I don't know. You see everyone going to like looking at the Hollywood stars on the floor, but the actual environment, it feels like it doesn't feel real.
I don't
It's quite like
Hollywood.
dirty vibes.
Yeah.
You know? Like I didn't expect that. So I feel like that could be overrated. 'Cause I feel like some people would probably recommend.
You want to go to Hollywood because you're going to LA, but
and
it's
it
like,
sounds really glamorous that you think, oh my god, it's Hollywood.
movie stars. That's where I'm going to see the famous
But
people.
then it's
Yeah,
like it gives like a fake New York Times Square. Do you know what I mean? Like
it's a bit like crackheady as well in Hollywood.
Yeah, it was a weird.
Am I not allowed to say
environment.
that?
No.
Right, what else has been going on this week in the world? So the only reason I even know about this is obviously because of Danny, but MrBeast, you know,
Yeah.
you know Jimmy.
Yeah, Jimmy, my old friend.
He did a stream, right, with 50 American streamers, and it was like a competition thing, and the winner won £1 million. And this is what Danny was telling me, that the winner was also streaming, and then MrBeast said, I'm ending my stream here. If you want to see the rest of this, go onto his stream. And he apparently got like 100,000 subs, which equivalates to like £500,000, I think.
That's like
that's what Danny told me.
Insane.
But like MrBeast
I
is
didn't
crazy.
see the stream. I only saw
Clips of it.
A clip that got posted of Danny winning the grand.
Yeah.
So like with it being 50 streamers, like did he pick Danny or did he like?
I don't really know how Danny was all in the loop of this, but it was just 50 American streamers.
Like, did he just join hoping he'd get on, or like was he already knew he was going to be?
Actually, I'm not really too sure on that. I didn't actually watch the stream. I've also just like watched clips of it. But it's crazy because I was saying to Danny, like if MrBeast did a UK version, could he even get 50 UK streamers?
That's so true. I don't actually know that many streamers.
Like in America, it's just such like the thing now. Like
it is. Yeah, it's so much bigger in
streaming.
America.
Would you ever do streaming?
I don't know. I don't know if I would.
I feel like I can see you with a little headset on, like
really.
Yeah, on a little setup.
I don't know what I'd actually do.
Yeah, I guess you could just do like reacts,
like
or like talking. This is the thing, right? Another thing what I think is difference between a UK like content creators and American content creators when it comes to like streaming. Maybe I don't know. I could be wrong, but a lot of like American streamers, the ones I watch. Don't do nothing. They just set the stream up
as if it's like a live.
Yeah,
like
and they're literally just talking with like a lot of the ones I watch don't even like react and like have things on their screen like this. They're literally just sitting like this talking, and they're just entertaining. Whereas I think in the UK, like if you people that want to start streaming, it's like, well, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna have to do this. It's like, well, if you want to start streaming, what are you gonna stream though?
Yeah, you have to like.
You have to feel like you have to have like your thing that you do. But actually, in America, like. The girl that I watch, she just sets up her stream and she just walks around like on the street and like it'll just be her normal day. Oh, she's
doing like
IRL, yeah.
IRL.
Yeah.
Yeah, that rolls off the tongue for you.
Yeah, she's doing IRL. But Danny did his first IRL stream.
Yeah, I saw a clip of
yesterday.
That as well. I think it's just, I don't know. I think it's a bit scarier because it's live.
Yeah.
Not that I don't think I'm like, I would actually ever say anything cancelable, but
yeah, you
just
literally
have the safety of knowing
that
anything on your channel can be edited out. With obviously, that's so different.
Yeah, and also it's like, especially if you did like RL, like the fact that anyone watching knows where you are in that exact moment.
Also, like sometimes when you might meet someone and it could be an awkward interaction, like that's then on camera.
Yeah, and it might not translate well to people watching it because I know I'm so awkward when people come up to me and meet me. I'm like, hi, like, yeah, like, because I always don't know if to say nice to meet you because I didn't really meet you, or like, oh, have a good day, like, oh, thank you.
My voice always goes really high pitched.
Literally, my voice changes. So then some people,
oh my God, thank you so much.
Yeah.
I'm like, who is this?
Yeah, sometimes it can not translate well to like people watching. They might be like, that seemed fake, or like she's being sarcastic. Do you know what I mean? But yeah. I always find like interactions so awkward.
I had something like so awkward the other day, which is something that I think anyone that's online will have a story like this, where I had a woman come up to me, and it was like a mum, and she goes, she was saying to my auntie, are you Kaci? Are you Kaci? My auntie was like, what? Like, no, that's Kaci. She's like, so I don't know who you are.
Oh my God, I hate when the mums and dads do this.
Like, and she like points, she's like, but they're all saying that you do TikTok, is it? And I'm like, yeah. And I hate when people say this because I know that sometimes there's no malicious intent, but like, you don't have to know who I am, and that's okay. You don't also have to tell me you don't know who I am. I hate when they take a picture and they're like, I don't know who you are. Like, I just find it so rude sometimes because I don't know who you are.
Yeah. I'm not going to start this conversation now and reply back and be like, I don't know who you are, but okay.
Yeah. And then she was like so what do you do? I was like, I just vlog my life. I was like, lifestyle stuff, like a bit of everything. She's like, that doesn't mean anything to me. Like, what do you do? Like, do you film yourself going out drinking? I was like, no. My mom's like, she doesn't really drink.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know what to tell you. I just do lifestyle content. I do a bit of everything. Like,
to tell the older like generation like what we do, it's really awkward.
Yeah. And then my dad was like, oh, like we've got to go. But like, I find situations like that so awkward. Yeah. And like, I just don't know what to say sometimes because you also like want to put in a bit of boundary. Like, hang on a second, like, why are you talking to me like this? But at the same time, if you're then rude, it's like...
It's a reflection of you and it's a reflection of
yeah,
like, your
and I'm not a rude person, but like, I also think sometimes you got to protect yourself. And like, sometimes it's really hard because it's like, well, I know she's probably not trying to do it. I think she's more just thinking like, well, no one else will go up to her. I'll go up to her. I don't know who she is.
Yeah, and it's probably also like, what they don't understand, they don't know. So then they are probably just thinking, like, they just probably feel weird even coming up to you. So then they want to say like, well, I don't know who you are.
Yeah.
But then it does like come across a bit.
You can just say like, oh, the people I'm with like recognize you.
Yeah.
Can you get a picture? Can you say hi to them? Like, do you know what I mean? But when you get come and you get attacked.
Yeah. It's so the thing that happened in LA when that person stopped me on the street and was like, I like your set.
Oh my God, this is so funny.
She was American. She said, I like your set because I was a set on. And I thought she said scent.
Yeah.
So she's like, where did you get it? And I'm like, I don't know what it's called. I'm describing the bottle of this perfume that I'm wearing. And I'm describing it. And I'm like, it's in a red. And I'm like, I don't know what it's called. I'm like, oh, they had it in the shop earlier. And then as we walk away, she says to you, I like your set too. And then that's when we realised we looked at each other and we were like, oh.
But I also thought she said scent.
Yeah.
It sounded so much like scent.
I've literally sent this woman on a wild goose chase. Like she's.
To be fair, you said you can get it in Revolve,
and you can get both in Revolve. But she probably thought bottle, so like that outfit comes in a bottle. She's probably like listening to me, thinking like, "What are you talking about?" Bottle.
Confused as well,
yeah, we all looked confused, and after I was like, "Oh, was the most embarrassing moment of my life."
That was so funny.
That was
the only
so
way she walked away. We both literally looked at each other like. Oh,
she said set, not sent. And I was also thinking like, we're just walking on the street, how she smelled me.
Yeah.
How did she get away from me on the street? Like she was so far from me.
I always do find that in London though, and like someone has like a really good oud on, I think, oh my God.
Yeah, but then you're like, who is it?
Yeah.
When you're in like a busy street, how does she even know?
It's always around by Selfridges. They always have such a good oud. I don't know who it is, but I feel like it's always the same smell as well.
Maybe it's from a stall, the oud shop opposite.
Maybe.
Should we do some dilemmas?
Yeah.
Before you punch the bag, because when Kaci first, oh my God, you're a repeat offender. Kaci's been on this pod before. We said that at the beginning, but she didn't punch it the first time. But
views were dipping.
yeah. Afterwards, what's been going on with me online? I don't know, get the views back in. Okay, this is dilemma number 1. Hi, Ten and Kaci. I've been with my girlfriend for 2 years. We're both 19 and honestly, everything's calm. Like I could see myself marrying her. But for the last year, I've had a full-on crush on her younger sister. She's 18. Okay. I hate saying it, but I'm way more attracted to her. We've got more in common, and whenever we're all together, I can't stop noticing her. Like if someone else makes her laugh, I get jealous, which is insane. Yeah, that is insane. I swear there's a vibe. She's always near me at family things. We're low-key touchy, like legs touching. Neither of us move. It feels wrong, but also not one-sided. Yuck. The other day, my girlfriend even said I was being weird and too close with her sister. So she's clearly clocking something. Now I'm stuck because I don't know if I tell my girlfriend and blow everything up, tell the sister and risk her exposing me, or just stay quiet and live with it, even though I low-key want her instead. What do I do?
First of all, thanks for clarifying the age.
Yeah.
Because that was concerning.
You need to leave your girlfriend and don't go for her sister. I think the little sister is seeing you as like a brother.
Yeah, and he's taking it as like flirty.
He's taking it as flirty because my sister's like husbands and like before they were husbands, boyfriends, I like just see them as automatically as my brother. I'm like, oh, you're my brother. Like you're my sister's partner, so you're my brother. I've never been touchy with them, but like, if like they like, I don't know, like if I was like play fighting with my sister's husband before, like I wouldn't see it like that. I'm like, you're like my brother.
Yeah.
So she might look at him as like, oh, my brother. You're
He
my
100%
sister.
has to. You need to leave your girlfriend because, first of all, if this was the girl of your dreams that you was going to marry, you possibly could not have a crush on someone else.
Or her sister.
Like, you clearly don't 100% love your girlfriend completely. Because I just think if you were madly in love with someone, you couldn't. It's impossible to have a crush on someone else where you're actually thinking like, oh my God, I like this person. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You just see that person only.
Leave your girlfriend, but if you want to just take the risk, tell the sister and just see what the sister says. But leave the girlfriend anyway. Like, do you know what I mean? She's not for you. But if you like, what, you're gonna leave your girlfriend and get with the sister, and then now you're all at family functions again, and you're just dating the sister. That's crazy.
Weird.
It's awkward dynamic.
Also, like, if the sister is flirting, what could you imagine? Like,
I don't think she is. I literally think that she's seeing it like more of a like older brother vibe. Like, I don't.
Let's hope, because I just couldn't even imagine. Like, I couldn't imagine my sister like trying to steal a boyfriend of mine. Luckily, she's a lesbian. I don't have to worry about that.
Yeah. Well, there's that. But no, I don't think that sisters do that. Like, that's a messed up thing.
Yeah, but then I guess you just never know. I think we would never do that, but you just never know, do you?
Some people might. Okay, do you want to read dilemma number 2?
Yeah, go on then.
Is that the
big start of it? So I started a new job and there's this guy in the office who everyone says is a bit quirky, but nice. First week he comes up to me and asks what my favourite snack is. I say Kinder Buenos, elite snack. The next day he brings in a full box of them, like 24 bars, hands them to me in front of everyone and says, I noticed you looked sad yesterday, so I fixed it. Now every single day since, he brings me something, snacks, drinks, even wants a framed photo of a sunset because I said I like evenings. Oh my God. Everyone else thinks it's cute, but it's starting to feel like a lot. I never said I like him, never flirted, nothing, but now I feel like I owe him something and I don't even want to eat the snacks anymore. Do I say something and risk making it awkward at work, or just keep accepting it and hope he gets bored?
Take the gifts, girl.
Do you know what
I say?
I wouldn't like this either.
I don't know what if he's coming in with a Birkin bag and I
maybe.
don't want it.
No, but I get what she's saying about feeling like you then owe him something.
Yeah, and I'm feeling like anything you say, will he take that and then like get you something? Like,
Yeah.
I can't even say I'm craving a burger tomorrow. Then
I'm craving
gonna
a Chanel bag right now.
yeah, I'd literally be going in like, oh,
I'm so hungry. I can eat a Chanel bag.
Chanel classic flat. I feel like just take it, but maybe the next time he gives you something, be like, why are you doing this? Maybe just be like, why are you
Make a joke of it.
Yeah, I'd make a joke. Like, why are you doing this? Like,
I think like the Kinder Buenos is like nice. Like that's just like, the thing is,
first week though, she's like, that's her first week at the job.
Do you know what got me? It was the sunset picture. That would really ick me out. That would cringe me out. I don't want a framed photo of a sunset. No offense, but what the hell am I going to do with that? But I am someone that like my love language is buying gifts. Like, so if someone said like, oh, I really like this, I would want to buy it for them. I mean, I'm not saying people I first meet. I think you'd have to catch the vibe. If it's like it's because he like really wants to date you. Or
but why else is he doing it? That's why she needs to just ask, why are you doing this? Like, just be straight up. Why are you buying me all this stuff?
Yeah, but then maybe he's just like a really, really nice person.
Well, he does get described as quite quirky. I don't really know what that means. Like, is he a freak?
Yeah, what does she mean by that?
Like, quite quirky. Like, the way I'm getting it is he is the loser of this job, and now like he's like latched onto her.
Oh,
quirky meaning.
Quirky.
Unconventional, eccentric, or slightly odd in a charming, endearing, or amusing way.
I guess it depends how you say it, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's like the context of it.
You need to see who they're describing as quirky to understand what they mean by quirky.
Yeah, but in terms of advice for her,
I would just say, why are you buying me this stuff? What's the motive?
Maybe
behind
just
this?
try with like a little joke, a little light-hearted.
Yeah, what's the motive behind this, you little quirk?
You know you ain't getting a kiss after this.
Yeah,
or something.
You ain't getting a kiss after this, but I'll take it for now.
Oh, thank you, but no kiss.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then if it like carries on and it becomes more uncomfortable, more awkward,
report him to HMRC.
Have a serious conversation.
There's always someone above and higher in the job role that you can report.
Just get them to cut his paycheck, and then you can't afford the kiss.
Yeah, right into the. Is it to HMRC, Erin? the guy. So like, you have an issue right now with the fellas who HR, not HMR.
Yeah.
HMRC. We hate HMRC. HR. Right into HR. All right. This is our last dilemma. My flatmate sleepwalks, like not normal sleepwalking. Can relate. Once when Danny sleepwalk, he was butt naked in the corner of the room, just like swaying from side to side, and I was like so scared. Oh my god,
I would actually be terrified.
Get your bum out my face.
Yeah, literally. If it's dark, it's like just like Slender Man.
He was like, he was just like swaying naked. At first it was just little things like moving stuff around the kitchen, but last night I woke up at 3 a.m. and she was standing in my room just staring at me, not saying anything, just fully watching me sleep. I said her name, she didn't respond. This is a bit scary. Just slowly walked out. In the morning, she had no memory of it and laughed it off. The problem is it's happened twice now and I'm starting to get scared to sleep. I don't want to make her feel bad because she generally can't help it. But also I don't want to wake to her just standing over me again. Do I tell her she needs to fix this or am I overreacting? Right, she can't fix it. She's sleepwalking. So you've got
There's
two
literally
options.
one simple solution. Just put a lock on your door and shut up.
That's the first option. The second option is drug her over some melatonin. So
What,
she's
does that
out.
stop
So
you from...
it's a sleeping tablet. What's in like let me
Yeah,
sleep.
does that stop you from sleepwalking?
Well, I don't know. She might just make her out so cold that like she physically hasn't even got the energy to sleepwalk because she's so like in a deep sleep. But probably
drug
put the
her.
lock on the door. I'd say do the lock on the door. But yeah, just put a lock on your door.
Or just like tired.
Do I ask her to fix it? Like she can't fix sleepwalking.
Yeah, it's not like she's trying to do it on purpose. But I also
God.
would be...
So go on. Sorry.
I also would be terrified because like imagine like your heart would drop. Like,
Yeah.
Waking up to someone standing in your room like
Danny
I would
jumped on
freak
me when he was
out.
sleepwalking as well once.
Oh my god.
Do you ever tell you about that? Like jumped on me, like was like wrestling me.
No.
Oh my god, like wrestling me.
He weren't
on me.
asleep.
He was
You pissed him off
sleepwalking.
that day.
I got up. I literally like was like heavy breathing, like because at that moment I felt like so overpowered. I was like, oh my god, you're actually stronger.
And
than
you've
me.
also woke up to someone attacking you.
Yeah, I was like, you're actually stronger than
Like,
me. And then
terrifying.
in the morning, I telling him about it, and he went, no, I was having this crazy dream that I was scoring a goal at a charity. Like, he was defending a goal at a charity match, and I said, oh my god, like, no, you was like,
You was the football.
Yeah, I was the football, and like, you were defending me against the goal. But it is scary. But these are the ways to stop sleepwalking. This is what AI is telling us. Improve sleep hygiene by maintaining a regular, consistent sleep schedule. Maybe you should send this to her. Reducing stress through relaxation techniques and avoiding alcohol or caffeine before bed. Yeah, maybe you should tell her this. Just send her a screenshot of that and then put a lock on your door. But I would just say lock on the door, really. It's like, I would have done that. I would have done that first.
Yeah, but that's
Anyway.
easy solution.
I feel like if I lived with someone, I'd have a lock on my door. Anyway. If you're living with
I
someone,
guess it
like, you
depends
can't
who
just have a lock on your door.
live with. Do you want some scary things? Because I like live by myself. Like I wouldn't know if I was sleepwalking.
That's so true.
Do you know what I mean? Never thought about that.
Then would you ever put do you find it weird when people have cameras on them when they're sleeping at night? Because I kind of do.
What, find that weird?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it would make me feel like I'm being watched, even if it was only you that had the camera.
Yeah, and I wouldn't ever want to watch it back because imagine you saw some spooky stuff.
You were just like levitating in the night.
Stop, I'd be so scared.
Oh my god.
Right, time to punch the bag, Casey.
Here we go.
She's good, by the way, guys. She's got a good punch in her.
We were saying about this. It's actually like really embarrassing to like fully go for it.
It
But
is
I'm
sick of the
also
world.
like, I just want to beat my dad.
I don't know if you're going to beat
He's
your
got
dad.
742. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna.
You might.
I would love to. I need to just go for it.
Yeah, you've got this. All right. What was it? I think do the walk ups. That's when you got a high one. Yeah, definitely without a ring. 100%, because the rings are restricting you.
Guys, look at these long ass nails.
I know, the nails do restrict a lot. You got it, Casey. I love the two together at the start. You can get 3 goes and we'll take your best out of 3.
Maybe I'll try one instead.
Yeah. I love the square up.
I'm trying to think.
That was good. And look, she just keeps the arm. She's literally like me with the arm. That was so good.
That was better.
That was so good.
Okay.
I wasn't getting that up until recently.
I need to go through it.
Okay.
just took my hair with me. That was even worse.
We can go with the 668.
Do you know what I find weird though? Like that was worse than the first one, but it felt like I hit it harder.
Yeah, that happens. How funny, you got 668 and Nella got 688.
Oh my god, that is weird.
It's like the same numbers. Over.
Damn it.
That was good. That was really good.
I was hoping for 800.
Yeah, you were aiming high, but it's fine.
I was aiming
The
high.
third time you come on the
Maybe I
pod.
should get back into boxing.
The third time, yeah. Get into boxing, then when you come on the pod again, we'll do it in another year.
Like my wrist actually hurts. From
Really?
That. Yeah. My wrist is so weak though. But
Well done for that.
I'm still proud of it.
Thank you so much for coming onto the pod.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming, guys. I hope you enjoyed the episode. I feel like every week we say next week we're doing Punchin, but next week we're going to be doing Who's Punchin. I feel like we say this every single week that next week we're doing it, but we just want to do it when it's me and Danny.
I'm too nice.
Yeah, okay. And it was